So much drama, so much hassle between these two bags just to get one pair of sunglasses. Welcome back to my channel if you're a return viewer or subscriber. If this is your first time stopping by or you just happen to always see my videos but never hit subscribe, I would love for you to join my family here. We talk about luxury, fashion, lifestyle, and travel. You can join the family by clicking that little subscribe button below and the notification bell so you get notified every single time I load a new video. So this video is going to have a reveal as well as a story time of some drama with Louis Vuitton. I know you guys want to see the items first, so I will do that first, and then I promise you we'll get straight into the drama. So we're gonna get to the story time in a bit, but I know we all came to see the main star of the show, and that is what's in this bag here. And then it's a pair of Louis Vuitton sunglasses. So when you do purchase from the store, you get this saffron yellow bag. Some people call it orange. I think it's saffron yellow with the beautiful blue handles. You guys can see I'm wearing some gold. I'm really like in my gold era right now. I want to start getting some gold fine jewelry. I do have white gold fine jewelry, but I'm just like in the yellow gold era. So these items right here are on theme. You have the same saffron yellow box with a blue pull tab, and it's a draw. And it reveals to you the blue leather sunglass case, which a few years ago, they started making these look like the Louis Vuitton trunks. I think it's such a brilliant nod to their history. You flip this leather piece up, and the inside is a suede interior, and here is the dust bag, and it's just your typical drawstring with the sunglasses on the inside. And you guys, I picked up the 1.1 metal rectangular aviator sunglasses. Whew, okay. You guys already know, we gotta have a flex break. All right. So I really want to keep these on for the duration of the video, but I'm not going to be a tool bag and do that. So these are the glasses, you guys. I picked them up in the gold color. They are offered in silver, but let's rewind back to 2007 and find out how these beauties came to be. Coming off the tail end of the success of the Millionaire sunglasses, that was a collaboration between Nigo and Pharrell in 2004. Louis Vuitton released the Evidence sunglasses in an acetate frame with this gold metal bar on top, and they were equally as successful as the Millionaire sunglasses. So they were in production for a little bit of time. Fast forward, Virgil, the legend, RIP, is at the helm of Louis Vuitton's menswear, and he paid homage to the Millionaire sunglasses by releasing the 1.1 Millionaires, and he also paid homage to the Evidence sunglasses by releasing the 1.1 Evidence. But he released the Evidence in the typical plastic frame with his little twist on it, but he also released them in a metal frame. And I believe now he's doing the 1.1 Millionaires in metal frame too, because I think that they realized that there was a market for this. The 1.1 Evidence in the metal is so sick. I first stumbled upon the 1.1 Evidence in 2022. I never shared these on the channel. I think I showed them in a Get Ready With Me during Christmas, but in 2022, I went to the city. I know there's a reel about these on my Instagram, and I'll insert it. I went to Louis Vuitton on 5th Avenue, their flagship store, and I came across these. This leather case is black, which I actually love better than the blue, but whatever. So I came across these sunglasses, which they are the 1.1 Evidence Pilot sunglasses, and they're just really, really beautiful. It's got a green lens. It has that same Evidence / aviator's top. And on the side, they're silver, but that green marble effect is just next level. When I picked these up from the 5th Avenue store, they had them in gold. And something kept, like, I'm really trying not to buy something I like in every color. And something said, do not buy those in the green and the gold. The green is a standout color. Not everyone's gonna have them. Go with the green. And I was like, but I really, really want it. Needless to say, I walked away with just these, and I just obsessed about the gold pair for the last like year or two. Then I saw these were released, and they were probably released around this same time, but I was just so obsessed with these. When these were released, they had a silver pair and a gold pair. Obviously the gold pair stood out, but my heart was still set on these. Nonetheless, I sat on these, and then we went into store one time and I saw them and I was like, those are my next pair of sunglasses. And I got them. These pair of sunglasses, their lineage goes back to 2007. So I think that Virgil and the team, and even in the wake of his passing, they've done such a great job continuing two legacies, because you have the initial 2007 release, and now you have these, which are still going strong without Virgil there. So basically the glasses are just a metal, high polished gold frame. The end of the arm is in black, as opposed to probably if these were in another color like the green Pilot ones, they would be in a green marble color. But these are in black and gold, and I think it's very fitting. It's very luxurious. The lens is black. I love how flat they are. They kind of give me 3D glasses like in the movies. Like, what luxury movie are we going to that's like 3D? Just stunning. The bridge doesn't come out or anything, just super, super flat on the front. It does say Louis Vuitton etched in the lens in the upper left corner. Across the top bar, just like the Evidence sunglasses, it does have the Louis Vuitton motif in gold. This entire top gold bar, it looks like they just picked it up from the old Evidence and popped it on to these. And I just think it's a great alternative. Everyone doesn't want an acetate frame. And I will tell you that going back to the 2007 acetate frame, I did not like them. Mine wound up breaking, and I had an issue with an arm because I guess putting them on, somehow my top bar of that old pair like lifted up. And I took it to Louis Vuitton, they're like, oh, it's normal wear and tear. And I was like, no, it's because there's no give. And I said I would never buy them again because they did not have a spring hinge. Fast forward, before they stopped making the original Evidence, they put spring hinges in the arm, and now these do have a spring hinge. So that was another major selling point for me, on top of them just being really, really luxurious, and the finishes are just really, really great. So that's basically the sunglasses. They're nothing groundbreaking. They do feel substantial. Like I said, the finishes are just top tier. So with that said, let's hop into this story time, shall we? Not that we like gossip or drama over here, but this story is just so crazy to me. It's not the craziest story that's ever happened, but everything that I have ever gotten in my life, my mom has always said this to me. People get things just easy. Everything that we get, we have to work extra hard for. That's just been the thematic structure of my life. Okay, so, and luxury shopping is no exclusion. I buy something, it gets lost, it takes forever to come in the mail. Like, I mean, just not all the time. I'm being a little bit dramatic, but let's get into how I got these sunglasses. First of all, last year after I went to the Riverside Mall with Chi Chi, we saw the Renaissance film by Beyonce. We went to the Riverside Square Mall. I'll leave that vlog above. We stumbled across in that vlog, at the Louis Vuitton store, the Monogram Eclipse watch box. And I was like, that is my next big purchase, hands down. So I'm a gentleman, as you can see, who has a lot of things. I don't need anything. And if I can be honest, when someone ever says to me, hey, your birthday or it's Christmas, what would you like? On top of the fact that I like expensive things, I would never ask anyone for that. But number two, in general, even if I didn't have expensive taste, I do not like telling people what I want and expect them to buy it. I've never been one to have a housewarming party and making a registry. If I have a baby, I never ever said that I was like, even Joey's like, no, we're doing it. I'm like, if we have a child, another child, I don't want to do a registry. When we get married, I want to say your presence is my present. I feel so weird saying, well, I want right? It's just a very cringy thing for me. At any rate, when Joey asked me last year, what do you want? I'm like, he's like, I'm at a loss. He's like, I had an idea what you wanted before, but you have, he's got me Cartier stuff and everything. And he's like, I don't know what you want, what you need anymore. So I said, if you can just get me gift cards, it would be the most amazing thing ever, because I'm gonna work my way toward that watch box and monogram eclipse, okay? So that's what he did. For Christmas, I got this, and I'll show you what's in it because I never ever showed you guys. I don't think I showed you during my Christmas vlog, during Vlogmas. So basically, this is the Christmas packaging. Inside of it, I got a Louis Vuitton gift card, which came in this box with the ribbon. And I got the book number 16. I do collect these, and I was so afraid I wasn't gonna get one, but I was so happy that he picked this up, or that they gave it to him with my gift card. So that was the first gift card. And for Valentine's Day, a couple months later, I got another gift card. So the first gift card was for $300, Valentine's Day was for $200, grand total $500, right? As life changes, you know, like the market's going crazy, stocks and things like that, and we're like, you know what, we're not going on vacation. I was like, I'm not buying this trunk that costs $7,000 right now. So I was just like, don't worry about getting me any more gift cards, right? Fast forward, Father's Day weekend comes, June 15th, Saturday. I said to him, his birthday is the 20th, Father's Day was the 15th. So I already got him a birthday gift, but for Father's Day, I wanted to treat him to a luxury wallet. So I said, we're gonna go to the mall, we're gonna hit up Montblanc, Dunhill, Cartier, Gucci, Louis, Fendi, you name it. We're gonna go to all the stores, and we're gonna find you a really, really good leather wallet. That's what I wanted to do. Second store we hit, Louis Vuitton. He's like, boom, he wanted to get a monogram eclipse wallet, and I was like, I know how bad not that he's bad, but I was like, you're not gonna take care of this thing, and I could just see like, the issues. So I said, you should probably get just a really good leather bag. And I was like, might I suggest Epi leather, which is my favorite. And then we were gonna go to Prada to look for a Saffiano leather if he didn't like this one, but he saw the Epi black, simple bifold wallet, love it, fell in love. And he said, well, since we're here, you have your gift cards, I'll get you your sunglasses. I'll pay for the difference. And that'll be your Father's Day gift. And I was like, no, it's about you. He's like, no, we're here. I need to get you something. You want these sunglasses. I'll pay with the two gift cards at $500, I'll pay the additional $300 or so as your gift for Father's Day. And I was like, okay, cool. So we get to the register. I met a new sales associate. I will not be mentioning anyone's names when I do these videos because I just feel like it's not their fault. It's just the practices of the company, and it's just like a mishap. And when it's like the first or second time something happens, no one knows how to really troubleshoot it. And there's so many missed opportunities. So I'm not gonna say anyone's names for that reason. At any rate, this gentleman is my new SA. I'm like, I love you, like you're amazing, you're great, we'll be back. You know, we're just like chatty Cathy's. There was a photographer in store. He's like, listen, while we're doing this, after we're done with this, he's like, I'm gonna bring you over some champagne and some water, sparkling water. He's like, and after this, the photographer's over there. They're doing in-store portraits for Father's Day. You can pick any spots you want to take pictures in the store. They can redo them if you want to, but it's going to be your Louis Vuitton in-store portrait photo for Father's Day. And I was just like, yes, all the things. So excited. He's getting a wallet. I'm getting my glasses. I'm just setting the scene for you. We're about to get this portrait in the middle of the Louis Vuitton store. Like, I mean, I was just that to me was a gift, right? So I was just really, really excited and over the moon about what was about to happen. Little did I know that the drama devils were like on their way to come and just screw everything up. So I give him the first gift card and he swipes it for $300. He gets a second gift card, he swipes it. He's like, we just got this new machine, it's not working. He just keeps swiping it. And he's like, oh my gosh. And we're like, well, don't rub off the stripe, you know? But he's just like, it's not working. So he goes and gets a young lady, I forget. Yeah, this is the second young lady. He goes and gets her and she's like, yeah, we just got this new system. It's crazy. She tries it. She's like, go get the manager. He gets this other female. She comes over. He's like, I'll go get your champagne and your stuff and I'll let the photographer know that you guys are going to be next. So the manager comes over. Now this is the third person. Now, mind you, Joseph is from Brooklyn and I feel the ground shaking and I'm like, it's about to be a rumble in here and he's going to explode like a volcano in 2.5. He's turning red, he's getting livid, okay? So she comes over and I was like, everyone's being nice, but I was like, they're gonna say the wrong thing just to, you know, move ahead with this and it's gonna piss him off. So she comes over, she's like, yeah, you know, we got a new POS system, and you could see his shoulders. He's just like, and I'm like, So I was like, please don't say the wrong thing. Please don't say the wrong thing. What did she say? She says, you know what? We'll just cancel this whole tender route. And she goes, and just throw it on another credit card or pay with cash, and we'll rectify everything later on in the week. It's the weekend. IT is down. We can't get in touch with them until like Monday or Tuesday. So just get the sunglasses, pay them some other kind of way, and then we'll move on. I'm looking at her, looking at him, looking at her, and I'm like, wrong thing to say. Mind you, he has credit cards. I have credit cards. We have cash. It's the principle, right? So I feel where she was coming from, but I really felt where he was coming from, because he was like, you have no problem taking my money. You have no problem taking my money. And I'm like, this is true. Points were made. Points were made. They took that money on 2 occasions. They issued you the gift card. And he was like, it's not like I got the gift cards from somewhere else. He goes, I got these from here in your store. And she's like, no, I totally get that. But, you know, it's just, this one isn't working. And she just kept saying, there's nothing I can do. So I said, here, let's get your wallet. He goes, I'm not buying anything from the store ever again. They're never getting another dime from me. And now the sales associate, who I said is my new BFF, is looking, and I'm like, this isn't good. Like, they're like, why is he being so dramatic? And he's like, why are you being so nonchalant? And it's just like, I was in the middle, like Switzerland, like I just want to get these goods. I'm gonna have my champagne, and I also want to get my portrait taken. Mind you, there's an illness in me that day that's brewing. I wound up throwing up an hour after this. We went to go eat. Come to find out, it was either the flirt variant of COVID or I had norovirus. Either way, I was like deathly ill and wound up in the emergency room the next day for like 8 hours. Anyway, but going back to the store, he's like, I don't want this wallet. Don't ever buy me anything from here again. I'm never buying you anything from here again. And he's in front of them and you're looking at him. And I'm like, so sorry, so sorry. Like, I'm just apologizing to everyone because I just want to diffuse the situation and get the hell out of Dodge. So I get the sales associate's number. I was like, we'll be in touch this week. I get the manager's number. I'm like, we'll be in touch. And she's like, I'll talk to you on Monday. So now, mind you, I'm battling an illness now for the week. So on top of me being sick and like, I'm trying to manage this situation. So he was off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think he went back to work Thursday for his birthday. But so he's like, I'm going in there Monday as soon as they open up. And I was like, just give it a chance. Like, they opened up at 10 or 11. I was like, let them open up and check their emails. He booked it to the mall. When they opened, he was greeted at the door by the gentleman who was helping us. I guess Joey's energy, and rightfully so, was a little aggressive, and the gentleman match that energy in a professional way. And Joey's like, you know, you were here, like what happened? Like, I'm back, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, she's in meetings all day, and technically it's still the weekend. Again, you gotta watch what you say to people when they're already angry from something that your company's doing. It's Monday at like 11:30. Why is it still the weekend? I could see if it was Friday night, everyone left for the weekend, but it's Monday morning. IT or whoever is rectifying this issue should have been at their desk, email should have been checked, a response should have been sent, and they should have been working on it, headset on, at home or in their office, wherever, working on the issue. Never happened. I was like, just give it some time. I'm sick, like we wound up never even. He leaves the mall upset. So Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I haven't heard from her. Like, I'm so busy trying to get myself better. I forgot I hadn't heard from her. So I reached out to her, and I will insert the messages here, and I'll also read them to you. So we know that the mall opens up at 10 o'clock. So at 10:09 on Wednesday, I say, good morning. I was in store with my partner this past Saturday, and we encountered an issue with a gift card that we were trying to use that was purchased in your store. We thought we would hear back from you on Monday. My partner went to the store and was notified that you were in meetings, and it was technically still the weekend. And I said, we still haven't heard from you, and I was wondering if there was any movement and rectification on your end. I look forward to hearing from you soon. She responds back within an hour, and she says, I'm truly sorry for the delay. I have sent them another email on Monday, and I sent one to nudge them today. I have all my managers and my store manager on this email for hopes of a quicker turnaround. I had another issue from our IT department from last Friday. Mind you, we were there on Saturday. From last Friday, and they just got back to us today on Wednesday. So she goes, I'm sorry to have to ask for more patience as we try to work through our corporate partners. At store level, we do our best to expedite the issue at hand. As soon as I hear back, I will definitely reach out to you. So I responded and said, thank you so much for your quick response. I truly appreciate it. Should you need any supporting documents, such as the original receipts, I will be happy to bring them in. So she says, I'm so sorry. Thank you for being understanding. Please believe me when I tell you I hate when these things happen and don't go smoothly for you, the customer. That was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday at 3:29 p.m., I'm like, hello, this is, the 22nd. We first went in on the 15th, now it's the 22nd. I said, good morning, just checking, reaching out again, haven't heard back from you. That was at 3:29. About 5.5 hours later, the store's closing probably, or it's already closed. She says, hello, I should have just taken care of this on my own. I'm very, very sorry. I've been off since Thursday and won't be back until Monday. We have resolved your gift card issue. So here's the thing. When we were texting on Wednesday, you should have gotten back to me and said, hey, by the way, it's rectified. Okay. But again, she was about to be out for a few days, whatever. I will have another manager take care of this tomorrow. Are you able to come in? Please ask for this person and that person. They will be your point of contact. I said, I'm unable to come in tomorrow. She said, okay. I said, but I'll try to come in the coming days. When you come in, ask for those two people. Thank you. So I said, and one last thing, I said, sorry, last thing. They still have the sunglasses set aside also, right? Because in my mind, I'm like, we're so hyper focused on the gift card issue. Are the glasses even still there? Because there was only one pair in the store. So we don't wound up, that was on Saturday evening. We don't wind up making it into the store until Thursday, the 27th. The gentleman who was helping us on the 15th, that second lady who he brought in for assistance, she was who greeted us when we got to the store that Thursday. And she's like, I remember, I know everything. She goes, let me go back and see where we are with everything. So she comes back and says, I can't find the sunglasses. So about 20 minutes go by and I'm just like, you know what? It's probably for the best. Let's just rectify the gift card issue and then I'll have them either do the whole tender in store and get them mailed to me or whatever. Just as that thought process hit my head, she goes, found them, gonna clean them up, come back, check out. At that kiosk, POS, whatever, point of sale, I'm sorry, my mind went somewhere else. At that kiosk, she's like, it's not working. So she's like, can I get you water, sparkling water? You know, that when they start bringing that in, if it's not going smoothly, that's a buffer. So she brings me and our daughter some sparkling water, blah, blah, blah. She says to Joey, let me take you to this other register over here. They go to the other register. Now I see the big manager come in and walk. We can't see it because it's behind a wall. We see the big manager come in and she walks away and I feel her energy like, I remember what happened the last two times. I want no parts of this. So now she's passed on Joey to the big manager. So I now see them leave that kiosk and walk to the back. And Joey gives me this side eye and I'm like, Lord, what's happening? So he's like, he texts me and says, they can't, it's not working. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So now mind you, we have so many gift cards at this point because when we walked in, we had the 300 and the 200. When the 300 went through on the initial transaction on the 15th, it took the money. So we had that original one. They had to reissue us another $300 one. Plus we had the $200 one that wasn't working, okay? All these receipts. So now they're going register to register, trying to figure it out. And thankfully, after like 4 or 5 attempts, just like doing like this, they got it to work. And I wonder if like they would have kept doing that the first time on the 15th, if that would have worked. I don't know, but after all was said and done, our daughter said, I forgot what she asked me, but I said, this is a lesson in life because, and Joey kept saying it too, these are multi-billion-dollar companies. If this was a smaller mom and pop company that really cared about the customer, and I don't want to say that Louis Vuitton doesn't care about the customer, but they have so many roadblocks and it's so much bigger than me or you or pretty much anybody else who walks in there who's probably not a VIP or VIC, whatever. If this was a small mom and pop company, they would have been like, I'm so sorry, here's a discount for the next time you come in. Here's some money off the sunglasses for your 2-week almost trouble with these. And I'm not saying that I wanted that to be done. I don't know what I wanted to have been done, but it makes you feel like I spend thousands of dollars. And I don't want to be that person like, I spend thousands of dollars in your store, there's nothing you could do. I don't want to be that person. But it starts to, that thought, it creeps into your mind and you're like, I'm a huge fan. I have stock in your company. I drop a lot of money in your company. And your POS system is down and I have to do a lot of the legwork and I gotta keep coming here and I gotta keep reminding you to reach out to me. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, it left a sour taste in my mouth. Now, Joseph is never going into another Louis Vuitton. Well, he'll probably come with me, but he's not a fan of giving them any money. He will never give them another dime, he said. He's like, I'll give you money, and if you want to use your money there, that's one thing, but from me directly to them, I'm not giving them another dime ever again. So that's the whole drama. The 2 weeks that it took me to get these glasses, I feel both sides. Okay, and I want to know from you guys, how would you have handled that situation? Do you think that both parties handled it well? Would you no longer shop at Louis Vuitton for something like this or any other store for something like this? I just want to have a little conversation below, and especially in the midst of this, luxury is changing, the landscape is different, it's dying, it's dead. All of these things, I want to know your thought process. For me, I still love luxury. It's still a beautiful thing. For the most part, most of the experiences are great. Nothing in life is perfect. There are going to be hiccups, and I know that it was a new POS system. There's a learning curve. There's got to be room for error. So I understand. I used to work in retail, but a lot of people don't. So again, drop me some comments below. Let's have a conversation down there and just talk about this whole thing and what you guys feel about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and tell me what you think about these sunglasses. I am over the moon with them. I don't know if I'm taking them to the Bahamas in 6 days. I'm not sure. In my mind is like, bring these and the green ones, but I get very, taking these kind of things on vacation, I'm like, I don't want to be just that flashy on vacation. So I don't know. You guys will have to stick around for the vlog to see. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.